born, but Babylon raised. My father never played no game, so I changed my ways, making sure I was upright repeatedly. Then all of a sudden my life changed immediately. Never envisioned living a life full of lust and sin in it, so I made a decision that started from the beginning. I keep my mind on a mission, I'm a prophet, so my job is to warn all the wicked, they can't stop it. Yeah, keep commandments and you'll live, never thirst again. That living water he will give, it takes discipline, so we don't die no more, don't cry no more, look up at the sky no more, don't sigh no more. Christ is coming to deliver me, he gon' set us free. I'm tired of slaving in this misery, counted the cost long time ago. I'm just waiting for the Lord to say it's time to go. Let's work. The only hope is in these laws, so we don't fall. We be here keeping commandments, man. The devil's trying to break my wall, but so we don't fall. We be here keeping commandments, man. Scripture flexing with my Bible on me. Where's yours? I'm just checking, homie. Take a glance, you don't stand a chance while we got our Bibles in hand, keeping commandments. Any other questions? Go ahead, brother.
How do you know all the tribes, the name for the tribes?
How do we know the names?
Right.
Because
exactly.
of the Bible.
Exactly.
You mean how to break all the tribes down?
Or how you know that Judah came to America and Issachar came down there?
Oh, okay. How Judah came to America?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. Was this Judah?
Not just Judah. I mean, like for instance, in South America, it's a lot of black people.
Right.
So are they Judah too?
Most of the Israelites were all dark skinned, right? Most of the Israelites were all dark skinned at one time, right? Which is why in South America there's darker Hispanics, and then there's lighter Hispanics.
In South America there are blacks too.
Right. Exactly. Right. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right. So, because we disobeyed God's laws, we understand that curses came upon the Israelites, right? Now let's go to Deuteronomy 28:68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, that thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Okay, let's start again. Read it again from the top.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Stop. So the Bible says to the Israelites, Moses is prophesying to the Israelites in the wilderness, it will come to pass if you do not obey God's laws. Read the first part.
Shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He shall bring you into Egypt again. The Israelites just walked out of Egypt. So Egypt has a specific definition. What does Egypt mean? Right? What did you say? Slavery. Let's prove that. Give me Exodus 22.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Read it again.
I am the Lord thy God.
I am the Lord thy God,
which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Who brought you Israelites out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
What does Egypt mean?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is synonymous with bondage or slavery. We understand that, right? Go back to Deuteronomy 28:68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he shall bring you into slavery again, not like the other Egypt that you just walked out of. You're going to go into slavery another time. How?
With ships.
How?
With ships.
How do we get to America?
With ships.
How do we get to South America?
With ships.
See, they didn't only drop us off in this North America, they dropped us off in South America. When they brought the boats over, they started dropping us off the coast. North America, Central America, and South America. That's why you got some dark, you got some light. We all over the place. We in Europe. We all over the whole world. Give me Hosea 1 and 10. Hosea 1 and 10, and hold that in Deuteronomy 68. Hosea chapter 1 and 10. The Israelites are everywhere. We all over the place. That's why we can go to Europe,
and we can preach to the Israelites. We can't go by what you look like. A lot of our people are scattered all over the place. We don't know who we are, right? That's why you say, give me that. Hosea 1:10.
Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
It says the number of the children of Israel shall be what?
As the sand of the sea.
As the sand of the sea. That what?
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Can you measure sand of the sea? No. It can't be measured or numbered. Read.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them,
come on,
ye are not my people.
Read.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Read that last part again.
The number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Come on.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
So you can't number the sand of the sea. Salt, right? You can't number it. It's too many. Read.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them.
In the place where it was said unto us that what?
That ye are not my people.
Where was it said to us that we are not God's people?
I missed the question.
Where was it told to us that we are not God's people? Where? Here.
I mean, yeah, when the Spaniards
exactly
came in
after Columbus and the conquistadors came over and told us that we were no longer God's people. They called us what? Christians. They came over with the white image, with the cross. They burned our brothers at the stake. You're either going to serve the white image of Christ or you're going to get burned alive. That is historically accurate. Right? Read that.
Ye are the sons of the living God.
It says there in that same place. Read.
Ye are the sons of the living God.
There in that same place in America, you shall be called the sons of the living God. Sons and the daughters of the living God. Today, now we know that we're Israelites today. We didn't know that before we stepped on the scene today. Now you know that you're God's chosen people. Now that you know. Now, today, right? Give me, go back to Deuteronomy 28:68. You understand that?
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is about the Indians.
Oh yeah, we get.
They came in.
Oh yeah, we getting that too. We getting that too. Go back.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
So we haven't seen our homeland again, and we know our homeland. You know the homeland, right? Jerusalem. Read.
And there you shall.
And there, once you got off the slave ships, what happened when we got off the slave ships? They sold us, right? Were we not sold? They sold us when we got off the slave ships, right? Now listen, read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You shall be sold unto your enemies
for bondmen.
For bondmen.
And bondwomen.
And slave women. Slave men, slave women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man has been able to save us since. The only man that's going to save us is Jesus, the Black Messiah. Right? Now, let's get the Northern Kingdom of Israel. The Indians, right? How'd they get over here? Right? Give me 2nd Ezra. Give me 2nd Ezra 13 and 40.
What I'm trying to ask is how you know the, like, for instance, Puerto Ricans, they are Ephraim. How you know that they are Ephraim?
Oh, how do you know?
How you know that Dominicans are Simeon?
Right.
And Zebulon are Cubans.
Right. Yeah, we're not gonna. That understanding will come out. That's gonna take a long time to break all that down. Right now. That's going to take a long time, but that understanding is going to come out. There's actually a video that's coming out that's going to break down all the 12. It's going to take hours. It's going to take hours to break down all the tribes. So we're not going to break down all single tribes.
Because I know in the Apocrypha,
yes,
when they came down,
yes, that's what we're going to read right now. That's what we're going to read right now.
I'm trying to find out exactly where do they land or whatever.
Right. That's fine. Give me soldier use. Yeah, you got the archer. Okay, that's fine. Somebody get archer on the phone and then read that. What you need? What you need?
Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes.
So those are the 10 tribes.
Which were carried away prisoners.
So the Northern Kingdom, Hispanic and Indian tribes, right? Read.
Which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Read.
In the time of Osias the king.
Right, so the time of Osias the king. Read.
Whom Samaria.
The king of Assyria led us away captive. Read.
And he carried them over the water.
Come on.
And so came by unto another land.
And they came into another land. Read.
But they took counsel among themselves.
So when they got to this land, they took counsel among themselves. They're still over there at this time. They haven't got over here yet, right? So they got to that land, and they took this counsel among themselves, read.
That they will leave the multitude of the heathen.
They wanted to leave the heathen, the other nations that they were around, read.
And go forth into a further country.
And go forth into a further country, read.
Where never mankind dwelt.
Where never mankind dwelt. Which was here. No other man was here before the Israelites. We were the first people that were here. Read.
That they might keep their statutes.
What was the point?
That they might keep their statutes.
Come on.
And which never kept in their own land.
The reason that they wanted to come over here was to keep the laws of God. To get away from the heathen and come to another country where no man dwelt and keep the laws of God. That was the point for them coming over here. Read.
And they entered into the Euphrates.
And they entered into the Euphrates River, read.
By the narrow passage of the river.
And they like to say that they came through the Bering Strait. What is that? Above Canada?
Alaska.
Above Alaska. You can't survive that. You can't survive that trip. It's the Arctic Circle, right? You would die. You freeze to death, right? They came through the Euphrates, read, by the narrow
passage of the river.
By the narrow passage of the river, read.
For the Most High showed them signs for them.
So the Most High showed signs for the Israelites while they were doing that long travel, read.
And held still the flood.
And they held still the water, the ocean, right, as they were passing through. Read.
So they were passed over.
Come on.
For through that.
They came walking.
Say that again.
They came in ships or?
Yes, we're going to read that. Yeah, they didn't walk over here because it's not connected. You can't connect that to Europe. You can't do that. Read that.
So through that country.
Through that country.
There was a great way to go.
There was a great way to go. Read.
Namely, a year and a half.
It took them a year and a half to get over here from that side of the world, right? Read.
And the same region is called Arsarid.
And the same what?
And the same region is called Arsarid.
The same region is called Arsarid. America, before it was America, was called Arsarid. Go ahead, read that for the brother.
Jewish Encyclopedia. Arsarid, the name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 12 tribes of Israel will dwell. Excuse me, the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses.
I want you to read that again and read it slow.
The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man.
Far away from the habitation of man, where never mankind dwelt. Read.
In which the 10 tribes.
The 10 tribes of Israel, read.
Of Israel will dwell.
Will dwell, come on.
Observing the laws of Moses.
Doing what?
Observing the laws of Moses.
They were observing the laws, read.
Until the time of restoration. Christopher
Columbus, read.
Identified America with this land.
He did what?
Christopher Columbus identified America with this land.
You know how they like to say that Columbus just all of a sudden discovered America? Out of nowhere? It was an accident? It was not an accident. Read that part again.
Columbus identified America.
He identified America, this land, Arsarid, read.
With this land.
With this land. He identified it by the scripture that we just read in Ezra. Read on. No, there's more than that. It talks about the Ezra.
Oh yeah, until the time of restoration, according to 2nd Ezra.
According to 2nd Ezra, which we're reading right now.
13 and 45.
That's right. That's what we just read. That's how Columbus got over here. That's how he knew we were over here. He didn't just wake up one day and just took a ship and landed in the Indian Islands or wherever the hell they teach in school. He knew we were over here because he read the prophecy. They know this Bible's a true book. They like to fake that they don't, but they know this Bible's a true book.
Columbus carried the Apocrypha.
That's correct. That's correct. There's a movie called something, I forget the name. It's 1492, where it shows Columbus identifying that land by the prophet Ezra. It says it in the movie. So you know Esau like to hide things in movies, right? Now give me, you understand that, right?
Yeah.
Now go to, give me, now it said that they came over here to keep God's laws. Which laws were they keeping while they were over here?
Moses.
Moses law, like what? Give me some examples.
10 Commandments.
Just the 10?
Well, I mean, the sacrifices.
Okay. What else?
Sabbath and everything.
Sabbath, okay. Okay, all the feast days, the high holy days, right? What is the dress code for the Israelites? How are we supposed to dress as Israelites? Pants. For men, as pants, right? What else? What did the so-called Native American Indians, a beard, right? What did the so-called Native American Indians wear on their garments?
Fringes.
Fringes. Fringes. Why did they wear those? You don't know? We're going to bring it out. Read that.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes.
That they make them fringes.
In the borders of their garments.
Come on.
Throughout their generation.
How long?
Throughout their generation.
They were commanded, the children of Israel were commanded to keep fringes on the borders of their garments. Just like that, right? How long?
Throughout their generation.
So that means forever. Today we're supposed to have fringes as well, which is why you see us men wearing it, right? Read.
And that they put upon the fringe.
And upon that fringe, read.
Of a border, a ribbon of blue.
So you're supposed to put a ribbon of blue on top of the fringe. So you see the ribbon of blue right here, right? You put that on top of the fringe, and you sew it down on the shirt, all the way around, right? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
Read.
That ye may look upon it.
Come on. The reason that we wear the fringes, there was a purpose for wearing the fringes. Read.
That ye may look upon it.
Come on.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
We are supposed to look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord. So if we are about to sin, let's say we get enticed to do something wicked, we look at our fringes, we correct ourselves. We're not supposed to be doing that. The fringes are going to remind me to keep the commandments. So if I'm about to go off, I'm going to look at my fringes and correct myself. All right, I'm not supposed to be doing that. Let me get myself together. Read.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And remember some of the commandments.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Just the 10.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Remember all the commandments of the Lord. Read.
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
And do them. And do them. Right? You understand? Read that.
And that ye seek not after your own heart.
Because without the fringes, without keeping God's laws, you seek after your own heart. You do whatever the hell you want to do. Look at the script. That's what our people do. Without God's laws, we are destroyed.
Right.
And we will continue to sin if we don't come back to God's laws.
That's right.
America's going to destroy our people.
That's right.
Because they do not accept God's laws. This is the problem. God's laws is the only thing that's going to fix the problem, which is our people. Read.
And your own eyes.
And your own what?
And your own eyes.
And your own eyes.
After which ye go a-whoring.
After which he used to go a-whoring. Because without those fringes, without keeping God's laws, you go a-whoring. You do all manner of wickedness. Fornication, adultery. Right? All manner of sin. This is why we keep fringes. So, when the so-called Native Americans, the Gadites, were over here, keeping that law. That's why when you go into, you look at any Gadite clothing, Native American Indian clothing, you see fringes. Fringes because they were keeping God's laws. That is a law, right? You understand that? Now give me, you said something about the beard. Let's get that. Give me Leviticus 21:5. That is also a law that we are supposed to be keeping as men, as Israelite men. Leviticus 21 and verse 5.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard. Read.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
Is that it? Read it again.
They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
So as Israelites, we are not supposed to bald our head. You see, we're not supposed to bald our head. As Israelites, we can't have that Michael Jordan, right? We can't have that Tyrese, right? Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
We're also not allowed to shave our beard. We're supposed to grow our beard, right? Christ had a beard, right? He had hair and he had a beard. He's our example, right? We're supposed to follow after Christ's steps, right? So if Christ had hair and a beard, I'm going to have hair and a beard.
That's right.
Also because God said so.
That's right.
Read.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
We're also not allowed to have tattoos. A lot of Christians say they love God. and they get I love God tatted on their arm, right up on their arm. But God said you're not supposed to get tattoos.
Or only God can judge me.
Or only God can judge me. That's the tattoo that they actually get. Only God can judge me. But God said don't put tattoos on your body. But all of a sudden you're going to get tattoos. But you love God. Okay. They're hypocrites. They are hypocrites. Oh, they get the white image of Christ. The fake image. Caesar Borgia. They get that tatted on their chest. To think that they are all of a sudden holy. I got Jesus on my chest when that's not Jesus.
Right.
It's just another white man.
Right.
Right? Now, give me, I'm gonna give you a couple of tribes. I'm gonna break down just a couple of them. I'm not gonna go all 12, just a couple of them. I'm gonna break down Issachar for you. Right? Okay. Now, are you Ephraim? What's your nationality? Go on to the Bible. Say it again?
Venezuela.
Oh, Venezuela. So you're Zebulon.
Oh,
Asher. Okay. You're from Asher. Okay. Give me Genesis 49 and what? Find Israel. Go ahead. 40, give me 49 and 1. 49 and 1.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 1.
Come on.
And Jacob called unto his sons.
Read.
And said, gather yourselves together.
So this is before Jacob died, right? He gathered his sons together. Come on.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
Which shall befall you in the last days? What's going to happen? Where will you be in the last days? Read.
Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob,
Come on.
and hearken unto Israel your father.
Read. Is that it? Yeah. Now go to Issachar. Find out.
Verse 14.
Come on.
Issachar is a strong ass.
Read it again.
Issachar is a strong ass.
Now, we're reading about the tribe of Issachar, which is the so-called Mexicans, the so-called Aztecs, the Aztecs, the Mayans, right? Read it again.
Issachar is a strong ass.
It says Issachar is a strong ass. What is the ass? The donkey, right? It's Babuda, right? Read.
Crouching down between two burdens.
Crouching down what?
Crouching down between two burdens.
You see, you see this, the one sack over here and the other one over here, the two burdens that the donkey carries, right? Read it again.
Issachar is a strong ass. Crouching down between two burdens.
Two burdens. The burdens that he holds is low wages and I forget the other one. What's the other one? Low wages and long work. Long work. Issachar is the hardest working people on earth. Do you agree? The so-called Hispanics, especially the Mexicans, are the hardest working people on earth. They work 12 jobs to take care of their people at the lowest wage. They can get 2 cents an hour, and they out there slaving, working hard to make sure that they kids fed, that the family is taken care of. Because that's what we do. We take care of our family, right? And now Trump all of a sudden got a problem, right? Trump got a problem with the Mexicans when we do all the work. When the so-called Mexicans do all the work. But he has a problem and wants them deported. But this was our land first.
That's right.
This was our land first. But now he wants us to go. They need to go back into the caves when they came from. They need to go right back into the Caucasus Mountains where they came from. Right. Trump is going to get put to death when Christ returns. Trump and all the other Edomites are going to get put to death. They're going to get theirs. Read that again.
Issachar is a strong ass.
Come on.
Crouching down between two burdens.
Go on.
And he saw that rest was good.
And he saw that what?
And he saw that rest was good.
Issachar saw that rest was good. Why did he see that rest was good? Why did the so-called Mexicans see that the rest was good?
Rest.
No. Sleep. Why?
Why?
Why do they see that rest is good?
He can enjoy himself, right?
Because he's tired.
Yeah.
From all that work, right? That's why you see that rest is good. And in Mexico, what do they have every year? It's called siesta, right? They relax, right? Take it down. They work too much. You understand? You see that? Right? Now give me, where's that scripture about Gad? Give me that in Gad, verse 12, verse 19. Where's the other one about the headdress? and blood with the hand.
I got you.
Sign that. And give me. We're gonna go to the.
Which one are you reading here?
This is Genesis 49, and what did we just read about Issachar? 15. Genesis 49 and 15 about Issachar. Right?
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.